Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Thursday morning and it's 9:49, so just before 10 o'clock in the morning. And I have the slow cooker out. I've got the chuck pot roast that was sent to us in the grocery haul. We were going to make either a stew or just pot roast in the oven, but we've had both of those pretty much every time we get a roast, and Glenn felt like some beef enchiladas, so that's what we're gonna make. Alright, so I'm gonna put this pot roast in the slow cooker, and I'll add some salt, pepper, onion powder. I'm gonna throw a can of El Pato sauce in there. This is the more mild one. And later on, I'm gonna probably slice up some onions, throw them in there. And I'm also gonna make Glenn a homemade salsa that I used the El Pato sauce in it, but I used the yellow can because it's hotter and he likes hot. And I'll probably end up frying some tortilla chips for him for his salsa. So that's what we got going on this Thursday morning, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on getting this going in the slow cooker. And I'm gonna just throw it in like that, because all that fat is going to render some juice. And then I'll just put it on low and it can cook all day long. Alright, so we're just going to put our seasonings in now. That's quite a bit. It's actually not. It just ends up in one big pile. Alright, can of El Pato sauce. Alright, we're just going to cover it up, throw it on low, and let it cook all day long. Hey everyone, so it's about noon now, so I'm going to make us some appetizers, and we're just going to kind of snack on that throughout the day, just knowing we're going to have the beef enchiladas tonight, and with the roast in the slow cooker. I'm going to make 2 appetizers, so we can just kind of munch on that throughout the day. And then, yeah, so the first one I'm going to make my crab flake spread. And I'm going to go ahead and take this pack of crab flakes that Tracy sent, and I'm going to cut these in real small pieces. Now, some of you might remember this appetizer. I've done it on the channel a couple times, but I think it's been a while. I'm going to use some cream cheese. I'm not going to actually spread this like this whole block. I'm just showing you the block, but I'm going to be using, we have a half a block, and I'm going to be using that for this first. And I'm just going to spread the cream cheese over a cracker. I'm going to take the crab flakes, put it in this bowl, and mix in some cocktail sauce with that, so you'll see how it's all done. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut open the crab flakes and cut some of that up. Alright, so just cutting these pieces up. These are in big chunks, so I just cut them up in small pieces. And I actually learned this appetizer from, I have a half-sister that I used to visit in Wyoming, and things, that was back when I was in the military. that's a whole nother story. But when I was visiting her, she made this for me, and I actually have been making it ever since. So you can make these as big or as small as you want. Yeah, we actually don't even have contact anymore, so I think I've talked about that, but it's been a couple years. And at this point, I'm not even sure I consider her my sister anymore. So, but anyway, this is one of my favorite appetizers to have. So you get the gist of what I'm doing here, right? Cutting up all these crab flakes. So I can't believe October is coming to an end already. The time is going by so fast. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and finish cutting all of this, and I will be back when I'm going on to the next step. Alright everyone, so you can see I've got my crab flakes all cut up in small pieces, and then next thing we're going to do is put some cocktail sauce in there and mix it up. Now my favorite cocktail sauce is actually Kroger brand because it's kind of a little sweeter than the Heinz. Heinz is a little more, I don't know, horseradishy, I guess. But obviously I've never tasted the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand. But I mean, I'll eat Heinz. I'll eat it, no problem. But really, Kroger, from what I've tasted, I like it better than Heinz. It's just got it's not as horseradishy, but it's got a little sweeter taste to it. So sometime I'll try the Great Value brand. Alright, I'll put a little bit more. You put as much or as little as you want. For me, this is good. I'll just go with that. You don't want it too runny because you're going to put it on a cracker with cream cheese. Alright, I think that's perfect actually. Alright, so I'm going to cover this, put this to the side. This is pretty much ready to go for this appetizer. This is the biggest thing you have to do for this appetizer. So I'm just going to cover it up. And I'm going to make the mix for the dill spread. Alright everyone, so for the next appetizer, I've done this on the video also. I made it not too long ago, but I don't remember if I did it on video or not. So this is the dill cucumber spread. So this is beef steak, soft rye bread. And this is a half a loaf. Last time I did it, after I was done with it, after 2 days, I froze the rest of the bread so we don't have to buy it again. So this is that. I took it out of the freezer last night so it would be nice and thawed today. Then we're going to need some dill weed, softened pack of cream cheese, a cucumber, some ranch seasoned dressing, and a little bit of sour cream. So making the spread is going to take the most, so we're going to do that. Everything else is just making the appetizer to eat. So you basically get it to the consistency you want. If you want it thinner or thicker, I'll ask Glenn how thick he wants it. So at this point, we're just going to add some ranch seasoning. Usually we use those little packs, but this is what we have. Alright everyone, so we are ready to make these, and this is the spread for the dill cucumber. So what happened was I went ahead and made it like we normally would with the cream cheese, a little bit of sour cream, and ranch seasoning. And this time he wanted to add more to it, so I told him, before you do that, let me take some out for me. So this is mine for my crackers and cucumber. He added I think pepper, onion powder, and cayenne pepper. So that's what's in Glenn's now. So I'm going to go ahead and make his cucumber spread. And for that, we're going to use the rye bread. I usually make them 2 at a time. I did go ahead and already slice up the cucumbers off camera. This rye bread freezes really well. It's soft. So that's one thing about Glenn. He's always willing to try something new. Me, don't put any cayenne pepper in mine. Don't put anything hot and spicy in mine. Alright, there's one. Yeah, every now and then we like to have these days of just having some appetizers besides regular supper. There has been a day, I think it was New Year's Day a couple years ago. I don't know, maybe, I don't know how many years ago. But we just ate off appetizers all day. We didn't even, I don't even know if we made a supper. We just ate appetizers. Alright, so I'm going to put them like this. And for his, I like to put on the thinnest cucumbers. He likes thin cucumbers. For mine, on the cracker, I'll take them a little bit thicker. Alright, so now we're just going to throw some dill weed on there. And I don't think I usually put enough, so I'll take the dill weed to him. Alright, so other than that, I just cut it in half for him. Guess it's easier for him to eat it that way. Alright, so for the next appetizer on his plate, we're going to make some of the crab flake spread. And that's where I'm going to use the already opened up cream cheese. Alright, so you just want to put some cream cheese on your cracker. Well, these crackers are breaking. I don't know what it is with Townhouse. Every time we get the crackers, they're always cracking. Oh, great. Alright, I'll just have to deal with that. Oh, this one's broken too, dang it. I just went ahead and ate that broken cracker. Oh man, they're so fragile. It tastes so good though. Alright. Now we're just going to take some of the crab flake spread with the cocktail sauce and put it over it. Alright, so that's all there is to that, and then just pick it up and eat it. Alright, I'm going to take this to Glenn and then I'll come back and make mine. Alright everyone, so I'm going to make mine now. Let's see what we got here. There's too much stuff around here. Alright, so I need some crackers. Yeah, you can see the pack is all cracked there. That's okay. They go down the same way. I'll use the broken ones, I don't care. Alright, I'm just going to make my crab flake spread right now, since the knife is already in the cream cheese.
Clarifying questions about any of these whereas. Would they ask you
not coming out pretty, but still gonna taste good. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, look at all these broken ones. Okay, these I'm going to save for the cucumber one. All right, let me just go ahead and put the crab flakes on there. Now normally I use a Ritz cracker for these, but I wanted to see how the Townhouse crackers were. But we've gotten Ritz crackers too, where they're just all broken. Well, the visual isn't the greatest on this one. I don't think I've ever had so much trouble on them. That way I can cover this up. Normally we have enough for a couple days. I could probably eat off of it again later on tonight and tomorrow. So this is usually a couple days worth of appetizers for us, and eating them later on at night too. Alright, so on these, this is the spread with the ranch seasoning before Glenn put his other stuff on it. So I'm just going to spread some on the cracker. That one just broke. Now I need some cucumbers. I'll just put a cucumber on top. And that is it. That's how I eat them. Alright, so there is my plate of appetizers. Crab flake spread with cocktail sauce and cucumber spread, and both contain ranch dress, or not ranch, cream cheese. So pretty simple, although I didn't make it look simple. I don't know why I had so much trouble today. So alright, so that is going to do it for our lunch, and I'll be back in a bit.